Good morning, everyone. A pretty quiet start to the day after an active yesterday and last night, especially when we picked up some pretty moderate accumulations of 1 to 2 inches of snowfall across Shiawassee through Genesee and into Lapeer County. The accumulating snows this morning have been right along the immediate lakefront here of Lake Huron. Notice lake effect snow kicking in this morning, and it's starting to wane a little bit, and most of it now offshore until you get down to the St. Clair County area. So most of us good to go as far as accumulating snows go from this point forward until we head to tomorrow morning. By the morning commute tomorrow, we could be accumulating snows again across the area. So let's talk about the temperatures. They're chilly, anywhere from 1 to 5, 1 to 7 degrees for the Interstate 75 corridor to the west. But with the winds coming in off the lake and lake water temperatures 35 to 40 degrees, that's why we're seeing it slightly warmer now. A lot warmer actually in Lexington at 18, 11 in Bad Axe and Caro, but 2 with that fresh blanket of snow on the ground through Flint, 7 in Saginaw, 5 in Bay City and Mount Pleasant, 1 the cold spot this morning in Clare. You have to factor in the winds, though. They've been problematic for us all week long, giving us those very cold wind chills. And right now we're generally 5 to 10, 15 miles per hour for sustained winds. That knocks the wind chills well below zero, where it currently feels like 11 below in Flint, feels like 12 below in Tawas, and 2 to 10 degrees for the rest of the area. 7 below zero right now is the current wind chill in Saginaw. So we will continue to talk about the cold, but we're also going to talk about some snowfall accumulating tonight into tomorrow. We'll have a little bit of a break today with some sunshine, especially this morning, but increasing high and mid-level clouds out west will slide east. That's all a sign of our next system, and that one is likely going to deliver a couple of inches of snow at least to the area by the time we head towards tomorrow morning, but more likely into the afternoon as we get some of the heavier snow bands moving in. So here's our single digits this morning, below zero single digits now across the UP, and that cold air tries to dive south at the same time. Out ahead of it, we'll see our wind switching from the north now to the south and southeast tonight. That'll help bring in a little bit more moisture, and then we start watching the snowfall develop. So here we are with a few lake effect snow showers on the thumb this morning. We'll see things quieting down with partly cloudy skies this afternoon. Then we'll watch increasing clouds later today as our warm front down to the south. That's what's going to switch our winds more out of the south and southeast. And what will happen over time, especially tomorrow morning, is winds will ride over this boundary, and that's something in the atmosphere that creates moisture. And in terms of our area, it's going to be snow because we'll be back in the single digits tomorrow morning, and we'll likely see well in excess of 1 inch of snow across most locations. I'm thinking 2 to 3 inches a good bet. Isolated 4-inch amount, certainly not out of the question. And the snow will finally wrap up by the time we head to your Saturday. We have a brief break from the snow Saturday into Sunday, but by Sunday night, that 40% chances for after sunset into the overnight, we'll see more accumulating snows. Early signs are we could see another 1 to 3 4-inch snowfall Sunday night into Monday, but then we change temperatures above freezing, so we go from snow to rain, and in between there we'll see a mix of sleet and freezing rain after we get the snowfall. So Monday right now, a very, very messy day. We'll continue to fine-tune the forecast as we get closer and closer to the actual event happening, but in the short term, 1 to 3 inches of snow with an isolated 4-inch amount coming up for Friday.